Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik again, and this is a game War in the Pacific, Advanced Edition. This is my play-by-ear match against AsuRob. He's Allied Commander, and for me it is the Empire of Japan. Now it's 12th April 42, and my two task forces, or invasion task forces, near Calcutta and Perth are trying to reach their target without getting intercepted and slaughtered. Calcutta looks fine, no enemy presence so far detected, but at Perth there is one or two enemy cruiser or even carrier formations, and I try to find a way to reach my target without getting destroyed. As submarine I7 here at Wellington, only engaging a patrol convoy or task force. So this is my cruiser formation. I split up my heavy unit in two task forces, one north and one south of Garelton. This is the Southern Guard Force. Engaging the cruiser formation, I think, out of Perth. The two light cruiser Trump and I think this is Java. Plus a bunch of destroyers. And I have only one heavy cruiser plus a bunch of torpedo boats. So I take out Trump early on because this is 1000 yards close range night bomber engagement. That is fine. And Java with 15 centimeter or 6 inch is not really able to penetrate the belt armor. Good. But the amount of enemy destroyers is of course a little maybe a problem. So let's see. Kiji is fighting here, also at the front line. Van Gent is damaged already. Big problem is of course that torpedo boats are very soft target. And here's a torpedo hit on Kichi. This is of course not good. I don't think a torpedo boat can handle this kind of damage, especially so far away from any supporting base. Ashigara is still taking or punching, but now also a torpedo hit. There was a second torpedo hit, I think, for a short time with a dot. So I was at the end even lucky to get only one torpedo hit here. Still, a torpedo hit on a heavy cruiser is also the maximum damage this kind of ship can handle and still be able to fight. At the end, I really must worry here only torpedoes, because all the guns with 12 centimeter or even 15 centimeters are not really a threat, at least for my heavy cruiser. 15 centimeter, but still no penetration. All my torpedoes attacks are missing. So, and because the night engagement is 90% missing, most of the shells are too short or too long or whatever. And 25mm shells are system damage and maybe fire. But 20 centimeter is of course a kill. So secondary battery of the heavy cruiser is also strong enough to really damage destroyers, 5 inch. And looks like that Van Nels is crippled and of course burning. There's the next torpedo hit on my ship, but no explosion, luckily. So second Dutch ship is going down. And now some hits on Java. My torpedoes are still missing. But the main batteries are able to penetrate the armor, of course. Yeah. Again, no penetration. And again, no hit by torpedo attack. And night engagement is over. Naja, losing a torpedo boat is not the problem. Heavy torpedo hit, but the torpedo hit on my heavy cruiser could soon be turning bad. I was able to check out Trump. Java is normally the better cruiser, but naja, and the other Dutch destroyer. I could call it a tactical victory, but I'm not so sure if this will change his strategic situation and if there's more enemy ships nearby. I also don't know if this is maybe soon a disaster. You will see. First I pick up here more dot bases. Allied ships are sinking somewhere. So I'm retreating. There is a Allied task force nearby. This must be this carrier task force. And torpedo attacks on a slowed, crippled cruiser is of course much easier than anything else. But Catalina's coming first. They're taking my torpedo boats, but out of 6,000 feet, not so easy to hit. Hudson's out of 10,000, and there were Cobras in ground attack, or at least low level attack, 3,000. Yeah, still normal. But in range of flak, and I can down one aircraft. This is my invasion task force for Calcutta, Diamond Harbor. So far, no enemy activity there. One more strike at Derby to finish off here, maybe ships in port. But no ship here. Maybe already sunk or unlucky. And here's one last Dutch space force. And maybe also a spot for submarines to hide and repair. The HQ is still fighting, but of course losing day by day more forces. This is a block south of Xi'an, and again, not the best results. Not really anything getting destroyed, but I have too much equipment disabled to try it again immediately. Oh yeah. These are empty bases. One more here. And the detachment is trying, but also not really achieving something. And that was the turn. So, oops. First results Aero was nothing really today. I was able to down 2 Aerocobras. Okay, 1 incoming maybe and 1 outgoing, but there was also 1 cruiser, the Dutch cruiser going down, so aircraft, and I lost a Navy search. Yeah. At the end, 1 aircraft lost and 1 wounded pilot. Yeah, I mean, acceptable. Ships lost was today Kiji, a torpedo hit. And I was able to sink Trump and Van Ness. And there was more sinking, but I don't know really what. And I achieved a torpedo hit. Oh, I don't realize this. Okay, so, but I think the 20 centimeter was what killed the ship. So, but this is a very light. You can also say that is a super heavy destroyer or super light cruiser. Anyway, 1 ship less. And Van Ness is a okay destroyer. Problem is, they don't have any range. Okie dokie. So, anything else? Today there was 1 battle here, but nothing. The rest was nothing. Yeah, HQ is still holding here, but how long, I don't know. And I'm getting also some infantry, so that my tanks not must do all on their own. The invasion fleet is now in range of Calcutta, and up to now no airstrike. So I hope nothing will surprise me there. We will see. That is all fine. Here's 1 more Dutch base force. With the rest I try to pick up as soon as possible. The big landing force is coming. This is the main body more or less, because this is only the advanced party. Problem is, I don't know, I lost sight on the enemy carrier fleet. There's maybe somewhere bad weather here. That was lucky because there's no strike on me, but I'm also can say where's the enemy now. I can only agree that I was unlucky, because my heavy cruiser is damaged by a torpedo hit and out of ammunition, but still can make 1 or 2 hexes per day. So I must leave the area as soon as possible. My crippled destroyer is waiting that I take Geraldton, that I can stand down, but yeah. My task force is now here in range to take the base, but I really don't know what will happen now. I go for Geraldton, or I try to disengage and retreat and give up this operation all. My northern block force is still here and engaged no one. Fuso is here, so I have a heavy battleship. But I don't know if this is enough to cover this kind of operation, and all the rest is far behind. I have more heavy cruisers, but they cannot engage the next 1 or 2 turns. Darwin, everything looks fine. I can maybe run down these forces. Reinforcement is coming to Tenet Creek to hold this front line. And on Nomaya, Fiji, these days not too much action. My carriers are disengaging and trying to reach Nomaya so that I can refuel and restock my aircraft. And all the west of the map is, I normally must take this Gilbert Islands area. Yeah. Good. Then see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.